Was good. What's good, everybody? So we are doing all signs, general messages, what to expect, whatever comes through, whether it's work, love, whatever. Okay. All right. Oops. All right. So, we are starting with Pisces today, actually. I forgot. We're going to start with Pisces today. We started with Aries yesterday. Okay, so starting with Pisces. Hey, Keita Green. Hey, Alex. What's good? Hey, Carrie. Vlogs by Yasminia. All right. So starting with Pisces, going from Pisces all the way up to Aries. What to expect, general messages. I'm going to try to keep it somewhat shorter today, even though I always say that. It's hard for me, but I'm going to try. All right, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? What's good, Earth Angel Apple? What's good? Hey, Leo Moon. LV Queen. All right, Pisces. What can Pisces expect this week? What can Pisces expect this week? General messages for Pisces. 3 shuffles. General messages for Pisces. Hey, Carol, thanks for popping on. Overall energy for you, Pisces, this week, we have the Hangman in reversed and the Sun card right under that. All right. 4 of Wands. Well, Pisces, a lot of you guys are releasing something in your life. There could have been someone in your life that, you know, you see the truth of. Okay, you may feel like someone is very manipulative, or you may feel like someone was emotionally playing on you in some way, or using your emotions against you, or love bombing you, or whatever it may be. There is something here that you are letting go of, you're releasing. You no longer have interest in holding on to it because you're very much focused on your own peace, your own happiness, finding a lot of contentment as well this week, Pisces, in your home. You may be redecorating your home, or you could be looking at new homes as well. There seems to be a lot of inspiration for you this week, Pisces, to invest into yourself, invest into your home, and the peace of that as well. Because I feel like when it comes to your emotions that may have been keeping you stuck in a past situation, even if that was just individual biases that had you, you know, wishing or shoulda, coulda, wouldas, whatever it may be, a lot of you guys are realizing the truth of a specific person, or you're more so clearing up energy and putting your focus where it's necessary for you to obtain some form of peace or happiness. And again, I feel like, just clarify that Hangman in reverse right quick. 6 of Cups in reverse. A lot of you guys are just insulted a little bit by a past situation or by a connection that may have been in your life. Because, I mean, there could be some sense of, you know, humiliation, but it's more so like you really thought you could play me like that. It's that type of energy, because there is something in the past that you are wholeheartedly disconnected from. Possibly, I don't even feel like you're holding a grudge toward this person. You're more so letting go because you feel like you are, I don't want to make it sound condescending, but you feel like you are above this person. Okay, it's like you feel like the only way you could hold on to a specific person is to undermine your awareness and intelligence of who the fuck you are and, you know, what you're seeing. Okay, you feel like you have to put some truths under the rug that you are aware about when it comes to this person or yourself. And this week, Pisces, you're definitely just focused on being very assertive in your truth, releasing anything that doesn't serve you, remaining in your power, and detaching from anything that's holding you back. Essentially, it's good. It's a powerful week for you. Just clarify that 4 of Wands with the Devil and the Lovers. I need one more. King of Wands. A lot of you guys may be seizing other opportunities, or this could also be you, you know, Like I always say, like sometimes you need to be aware of your angels and your demons, but also get your angels and demons together, tame them, be aware of them, and use them for your best interest, for your highest good. And I feel like a lot of you guys are aware of your bullshit and you're aware of the good shit about you. And to be quite honest with you, Pisces, there could be opportunities that you're wanting to pursue when it comes to, you know, investing into yourself, or when it comes to entrepreneurism. But you may be held back a little bit when it comes to taking action on those because of a lack of confidence, or, you know, imposter syndrome for some of you with that King of Wands in reverse. Clarify that Ace of Swords with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, if there is any love connections in your life, Pisces, that are just irritating you, I feel like you're looking at it as nothing but a distraction, because you may feel like you're put in a position where you really need to focus on your money matters. You may feel like someone is just weighing on you in the way that it makes you sick. Like it just causes a lot of heaviness or oppression in regards to your personal reality. And I feel like you are emotionally unavailable to any bullshit, because you're looking at a specific person like, you don't add any value to my life. You're not bringing any value. You're just bringing a lot of bullshit and expecting me to like pull a blind eye to it. So a lot of you guys are more so feeling the need to remain focused, because there could be some financial stress that you're going through that kind of has you being pushed to, you know, indulge in new endeavors or to start new enterprises, whatever it may be. And you're emotionally over whatever has been trying to keep you stuck in the past. Okay. You may have felt like you needed more clarity about a specific person, and you may feel like you got that, or you're just sick of waiting on that clarity. Okay. Because you guys are very much in connection with your yin, your yang, the duality of life, the duality of who you are. And, you know, I feel like there's a good balance here when it comes to, you know, allowing your desires even, or allowing your obsessions in life, actually, I was thinking earlier today, when I was just thinking about myself, and I was like trying to figure out what to do with my life. And I was thinking everything I've ever pursued in my life, and the things that really succeeded are things that in the moment, I fucking loved it. It made me feel good. I was addicted to the way something made me feel, you know? So when it comes to like choosing paths, especially when it comes to your career or business, it's like really focus on what things or what opportunities just naturally make you feel good. It gives you energy. It gives you, you know, a sense of purpose. It gives you, you know, a feeling of, with this, I can overcome anything. And it's like, I don't know, it's like you may be allowing your personal desires or personal obsessions to kind of create new paths, or you may be allowing it to kind of help you make better choices for yourself when it comes to aligning with who you are. And I do feel like a really good balance here for you. But yeah, I was thinking that earlier. I'm like, everything that I've ever went after, it's in the moment, it just was something I just really wanted to do. I was addicted to it. I was addicted to it. I was addicted to it. And I feel like you're letting some form of addiction here, okay, push you forward to a new opportunity. And it's good. It's good. And even if it's not an addiction, just pay attention to the way even specific people make you feel. You know, maybe people are good for you to manifest or involve in your life because they make you feel a certain way. Same with opportunities, same with anything that you do for work, you know, because once you're addicted to that feeling, it's super easy to do, and it's super easy to, you know, also have like adult conversations if it's more of a personal thing, or interpersonal relationships, whatever it may be. So I don't know. You guys are very focused on you this week, Pisces. And you may as well, if you have some form of financial stress weighing on you, you may have like an aha type of moment, or like a major revelation when it comes to how to get out of that stress, or how to overcome that financial loss. Or it could even be in regards to your health. A lot of you guys are very much, the Five of Pentacles can talk about sicknesses, or just feeling really oppressed, feeling like you're going through a dark night of the soul. And a lot of you guys may be really focused this week when it comes to getting yourself out of a dark space, financially, health-wise, whatever it may be. And you have zero patience when it comes to lovers, people, family, that aren't really giving you that feeling that brings life to you. They more so oppress you with nonsense, really. Okay. But let's see. So we have bird perched, waiting for news, a package or a letter. You may be getting a package or a letter maybe even getting the news you were waiting on. We have January. We have Spear. There could be something that you're kind of putting an end to that you no longer have. Just give me one more. You may have went through some form of heartache as well when it comes to something that you're letting go of. And then we have Kangaroo, unsettling times, needing to plan ahead. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. You know, despite whatever adversities you're going through or sicknesses or financial stress, you guys are planning ahead essentially. You know, and again, you could be waiting on something here for some form of reassurance. You may be getting that in January. I mean, we just recently had a new moon. So whatever you manifested on that new moon is likely to manifest in January, especially when it comes to business matters. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I feel like you guys are getting yourself out of a dark place this week, and you have zero patience completely when it comes to people that are trying to pull a blindfold over your eyes really to their nonsense. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Virgo, Gemini, and Capricorn. All right. Aquarius. What's good, Andre? I know you guys want me to put my mic somewhere else so you don't hear my drinking. I don't know where else to put it where you could actually hear me. And it wouldn't, I'm not 100% sure, but I apologize. Anyways, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? And in regards to the Pisces readings, like sometimes we can like attach or identify with certain things of this world in a non-necessary way, or in a way that it's not spiritual or it's not good for us or whatever it may be. And it's nothing is ever what it seems or what it's like given or what label it is. Everything is how it makes you feel. Everything in this reality, it all is based, the value, the meaning, it's all based off of how it makes you feel and the energy it gives you to move forward and to get a deeper understanding of yourself. And, you know, there's balance with everything, of course, but nothing is ever black and white. And everything is based off of how it makes you feel, right? And that's why you see people a lot of times get in relationships and that person turns out to be psycho. And usually that person chose to ignore their gut feeling, chose to ignore those red flags, chose to overlook certain shit, you know, because usually the universe gives us the right answers the whole freaking road. You know, it's just us being able to identify the feeling that we get with certain things in regards to how to maneuver our energy, right? Anyways, Aquarius. Yeah, we're going backwards today. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? What can Aquarius expect this week? General messages for Aquarius. 3 shuffles. 2 more. I don't know. I completely just blacked out there for a minute. Did I already shuffle 3 times? I don't know. Okay, Aquarius. Overall energy for you, 4 of Swords with the 4 of Cups in reverse right under that. 8 of Swords in reverse. You know, okay, that's good. You're definitely focused more on the positives here when it comes to an opportunity, when it comes to a certain path you want to take. A lot of you guys may have kind of checked yourself when it comes to your meanings and reasonings as to why you're doing the things you do. There could be something here that you're taking a lot of time to think about as well. I don't know. Let's see. Because the Tower, the Moon, 8 of Swords in reverse, it's almost like there could have been some form of shakeup or epiphany that you're having, or unexpected, you know, chaos in your life or stress that's kind of causing a lot of fears. But at the same time, you're not really hyper focused on the fears or what could happen. You're very much focused on, you know, not stressing. Like there's this quote, and he says that, you know, there's no point in stressing about something, because if it does happen, or if the worst case scenario does happen, you basically just experienced it twice. Okay, there's no point in stressing about whatever potential or whatever it may be. And a lot of you guys are in this space of like acknowledging that there is some fears, or there's some, you know, unknown elements to a certain opportunity. But I feel like you're getting out of your own way. You're not overthinking it. Eight of Swords in reverse can also be seeing something very clearly. You know, releasing fears as well. Just clarify that Four of Swords. Ten of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this week, Aquarius, I feel like you guys are very much focused on your finances, being responsible, putting in the work, finishing projects. The Two of Pentacles is like you may be trying to explore new paths for yourself when it comes to your finances, or to make some form of change. A lot of you guys are weighing out the pros and cons of where to take something next, especially when it comes to your business or finances. It's like trying to make some form of change while simultaneously trying to manage your money better. You may be learning more about money this week, or again, you're trying to create new sources of income for yourself without actually taking too much risk, which is good. It's smart. And again, I feel like you may be, you know, trying to develop a better relationship with money and how you handle money. Maybe looking into investing, you know, or creating a new budget, whatever it may be. It's like, I feel like you're trying to develop a new relationship this week when it comes to money, because there is some form of underlying sort of truth that you've acknowledged within yourself when it comes to how you handle money. And you may be starting to realize that you're just causing your own stress. And like Teal Swan says, sometimes, you know, we need to be our worst enemy until that behavior no longer serves us anymore. And I feel like something no longer serves you anymore, sorry. And you're in this space of trying to make some form of change in regards to how you handle money. Okay. The Two of Pentacles in the Wild and Unknown deck is also like the metamorphosis stage, and, you know, making changes, but it's also part of the spiritual growth. It's part of, you know, maturing, Saturn return type energy. It's like you may be in this space of like making some form of change, or again, changing the relationship you have with money this week. But, you know, you feel like it's necessary. It's like you feel like this is what you need to do to like cut the shit with yourself, and to release burdens in your life that you may be causing for yourself as well. Okay, a lot of you guys may have done a lot of work on your mental health as well, which helped you acknowledge certain patterns that you have, which is also kind of leading you down a path of maturing and making some form of adjustment when it comes to how you handle money. Let's see, just clarify this Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're optimistic. It's almost like this week, Aquarius, you may be, again, like going through some form of disaster or unexpected, you know, stress. But at the same time, you are very quickly reacting to it in a productive way, okay? Because when it comes to stress and negative shit, you got to acknowledge it in order to deal with it. But you're acknowledging it and looking at it of, okay, well, how can I fix this? Nine of Cups is like bettering yourself, you know, trying to be optimistic, you know, possibly even taking a really negative experience when it comes to your money and finances and allowing it to inspire you, allowing it to create new ideas when it comes to the future and whatnot. Because again, you may be having a hard time keeping up with responsibilities or money. You may feel like you have a lack of support as well in relationships or in general, whether you're single or not. It's like you may feel like you have a lack of support when it comes to finances as well. But with that Nine of Cups, you're also in a space of being very self-sufficient emotionally and being very self-driven when it comes to, you know, seeing the silver lining in things and being able to, again, acknowledge the shit and not allow yourself to become this like poor me, selfish energy of trying to get everybody to solve your problems for you. And with the Five of Pentacles, again, there could be some form of financial stress that you're having, or even sickness for that matter. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you kind of got back on your health or whatever it may be. Or again, it's just a matter of finances and having a hard time, you know, with that. But again, it's almost like you acknowledge how you got yourself into a situation. And because you know why you got yourself into that situation, you're very much more motivated to get yourself out of that and align the behavior that's necessary to make some form of positive change. Okay. So even though it may seem a little chaotic or seem stressful, you yourself know exactly why you're going through something or some sort of financial stress, you know. Okay, Lovers in reverse, this can talk about unhappy with choices, or, you know, you may feel like you got off track a little bit, or you kind of lost yourself a little bit in vices and distractions and whatnot. So again, it is positive, even though there is some negativity, but negativity with everything. It's like you're acknowledging this shit and you're making the changes needed to get yourself out of this, you know, dark place. Just clarify that Lovers in reverse with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are just making improvements. You're not allowing yourself to stay stuck and resisting your own bullshit. If there was a potential love situation or the potential of, I feel like you're aware that you love someone unconditionally, or you have emotion for someone, but at the same time, you feel the need to distance yourself from this person because you feel too off, or you feel too, you feel like you got off track too much in your life, and you're more so focused on being responsible and doing what's necessary in your life right now. And again, changing the relationship you have with money and how you handle money. Okay. Because if there is love on the table, or if you're in a relationship, if there's talk about having a baby even, you're more so putting that energy on the back burner with that Six of Swords, because you feel like it's just too much right now. You got to deal with the shit before you kind of move on to something else. Okay, so it's a really productive week for you, Aquarius. And I feel like you're motivated. You know, again, even though there's some form of stress here, you're so motivated to overcome it because you know exactly what the problem is. You know what I mean? And you feel in control. You feel like you can overcome this, and I feel like you will. Ten of Wands, it's like coming to the end of the stresses as well. The Ten of Wands is also like things will improve and things will get less heavy if you just, you know, put in the work. You know, if you can be reliable to yourself and consistent to yourself. We have Bird, waiting for news, package or letter. So some of you guys may be waiting on something here. Unsettled times, needing to plan ahead. Pisces got those two same cards. So you could have a lot of Pisces in your chart, or Pisces in like your second house or sixth house. So there could be some form of, again, unsettled times, but I feel like you're willing to make adjustments. Just give me one more here. So we have not. So something may not have worked out the way you had hoped. Or there could be like a knot in your plans. Then we have Diamond. So you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. Dark Woman, dealings or relationships with a woman with dark hair. So some of you guys are, maybe that's what it is. Maybe some of you guys may have already gave someone a gift, or you're going to, and it may not really work out the way you had hoped. Okay. Or you may feel like there was some form of generosity that just kind of left you, you know, broke. I don't know, man. Either way, it's a good week for you, Aquarius. It's a good week. Okay. All right. But you could be dealing with a Gemini specifically, but it could be, I feel like this is just more you. All right. Swear to God. Okay. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? What's good, Mr. Change? What do we have for Capricorn? What can Capricorn expect this week? What can Capricorn expect this week? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Capricorn, we have the Star with the Nine of Wands right under that. Okay. 10 of Wands. So a lot of you guys are definitely in this space of being inspired to not give up on something here, or you're trying to push through something despite whatever struggles or frustration or the lack of achievement that you feel like you're getting in something. I don't know. I'm just going to see right quick. I need some more. Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Worlds, Six of Pentacles. Well, Capricorn, I do feel like you are leaving something behind here, or you're leaving a person behind, or this is you just kind of holding back on, you know, how do you say? Because a lot of you guys are very much just more so focused on completing projects this week, maybe trying to get things done, pay off debts. A lot of you guys are also receiving support or generosity from someone here. I just need one more on that. It's weird. Because it's almost like Capricorn, the energy I'm getting is you do want to bring something to an end, whether that's a relationship or a certain job, whatever it may be. But at the same time, you feel like you can't end it yet because you're behind, or you still have a lot of debt to pay off, or you're, you know, there's a shared resources type thing that kind of has you attached to something in your past. It's almost like a lot of you guys are wanting to leave something behind or leave a certain work situation behind to have something new. A lot of you guys, your main source of motivation and your main source of inspiration is to be able to complete things right now or finish up whatever you're doing at the moment so you can have a new beginning. Okay, a lot of your energy is coming from the desire to be in a better place when it comes to your work, when it comes to, you know, relationships even. I feel like this is more of a work thing, or you wanting to go after your dreams, or you wanting to initiate something or start something that you may have already always dreamed of, but you feel like you have to kind of get a lot of shit done that may be overwhelming you this week. It's like you may be having a hard time coming up with the resources or the money needed to be able to close things out in your past. That seems to be more so the issue here, because I feel like, you know, it's almost like you know what you need to do, but you're having a hard time focusing. And there is some irritable energy here. If it's a person that you're dealing with that you're wanting to leave behind, you may be very irritable with this person. Or if it's a work situation, it's like you may be very to the point, cold, not as inspired as you once were. Or it's like you're in this space of like, just, you know, like you're just in this space of like not really being in the mood to, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Because I feel like whatever you're doing currently, you're not really inspired to do it. You're literally just doing it so you can have a new beginning elsewhere, okay? Because you're very motivated to get to a place that's more peaceful. You're motivated to go after your dreams. Like I said, give me one more on that Nine of Cups with the Hermit and the Four of Wands. Because a lot of you guys are receiving an opportunity this week, Capricorn, where you're already aware of an opportunity that you want to go after in your life. And if that's the case, you're not really telling people about it. You may be omitting some form of opportunity that you're wanting to go after. If it's a relationship, you may be planning on moving because you found a host, but you're omitting that information because you're very much focused on keeping the process as calm as possible, very much guarded, very much feeling like you need to set boundaries here with a specific person or with yourself, because again, you feel like you're coming to the end of the road and you're really desiring a new beginning that excites you, okay? With the Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, again, there is an opportunity coming, okay? But you're keeping it to yourself because you're trying to not get too carried away. You're trying to take care of projects that you currently got going on, or you're trying to pay off debts or take care of responsibilities that you currently have before you move forward and charge into something new. But I do feel, again, like you are receiving a wish fulfillment, or an opportunity is presenting itself, whether that is a new host, the ability to move, or a new opportunity that makes you very happy. But you're keeping it to yourself because you're trying to focus on what's necessary right now. You're trying to be at peace with what's necessary right now as well. Clarify that Ace of Wands, Chariot in reversed, Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like you're very motivated to detach from something that you no longer really have a whole lot of motivation to do. There could be a job situation that it feels like you have to force yourself to do it. You have to, you know, it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel, it kind of steals your power, if anything, because you feel like you're no longer connected with someone or something here, okay? A lot of you guys may have went through some form of paradigm shift, or you may have grown up a little bit, and we're always growing up and changing our ways and changing how we view things. A lot of you guys with the Six of Cups in reverse, this can talk about, you know, healing childhood issues, healing the way you view things, or understanding why you enjoyed something in the past and maybe not now. And with that is coming a change in what motivates you, what excites you. And I feel, again, whatever you're currently in, it may feel like it's forced, or it may feel, a lot of you guys just may feel like it wasn't a success as well, okay? But I do feel like you're putting a lot of energy into detaching from whatever this is to be able to have a new beginning. And again, you're keeping it to yourself here. I feel like for the most part, a lot of you guys are trying to not overwhelm yourself because you feel like you're already really burdened with financial stress, or you feel like you're already burdened trying to take care of the people around you, financially especially, or just, you know, completing projects or paying off debt, okay? So I feel like you're hopeful. You're hopeful. Whether it's a work situation you're trying to move away from, or a home, or a person, you're hopeful for that, you know, opportunity that you're kind of keeping to yourself, okay? Because a lot of you guys are hearing news that there's a hope, like you're getting approved for a house, or there's a new home, or you're just hearing news of an opportunity, but for whatever reason, you feel like you need to keep it to yourself. But let's see. So you're definitely setting boundaries with yourself this week, okay? Not giving up, you know. But let's see. What do we have for Capricorn? I'll take them. So we have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So a lot of you guys are just powerful beings. You're aware, you know who you are, and it's like you're being very consistent with yourself in that. We have March. So something could have happened in March that was really significant, or something will be happening next March. A wreath, sorrow over a loss. A lot of you guys may have had a hard time accepting the loss of a business as well, or the loss or the lack of inspiration in a certain job. People don't realize how hard it is to start from the bottom. You know what I mean? And it's like you may have really hoped something worked out, or you hoped you were going to get a promotion. And it's like there may have been some form of grief, or, you know, disconnection that you've experienced because, you know, the original plans were forced to shift. So we have Peacock, beware of great pride. So beware of great pride, you know, whether that's a person you're dealing with or you. Take that as it resonates. So try to stay humble, you know, I don't know. I feel like you are, though. I really feel like you are. All right, so you can be dealing with a Cancer. We have Virgo and Aquarius. All right. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? What can Sagittarius expect this week? What can Sagittarius expect this week? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Knight of Wands with the Four of Wands in reverse right under that. Five of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Hangman in reverse. I don't know, Sagittarius. I feel like you don't really know what the hell you're doing, if I'm going to be honest with you, just for this week. Okay. This is like, I just want to have fun. I just want to travel. I just want to experience. I just want to, like, you know, flirt with people. I just, sorry. I'm so sorry. A lot of you guys are in this space of like, not really settling. Okay. You're not settling on anything. You're not settling on a specific person. A lot of you guys are still holding some form of pain associated with the loss of something already, or you're just in a space of being financially stressed. So you're not really in the mood to commit to anything because you have a hard time imagining laying down a foundation with someone, you know, while going through some form of financial stress or lacking energy. You may feel lacking in some aspect, or you may just feel like shit this week. But at the same time, like, if you guys feel like there's someone that's trying to seduce you or kind of, you know, be petty with you or be a little bit vindictive or, you know, give you hints even. Like, for example, if there's anyone giving Sagittarius hints this week, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. A lot of you guys are just in a space of just wanting to have fun, not really being sure where you're settling down. Your home life may be a little bit chaotic, or you may be, again, you know, sleeping at friends' house, or, you know, you're in a space where things are a little bit chaotic. Okay. You may have a hard time. Maybe you're kind of behind in the house work, or you're behind in home stuff because you're just kind of all over the place and you're having a hard time just kind of settling into a spot right now. Thank you, Bettina, Aura. I really appreciate that. So I feel like, again, you're in this unsettled space. Okay. But I don't really feel like you're concerned about it. It's like you're just enjoying yourself. Give me one more on that Knight of Wands. 7 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse. I don't know. If there's love in the picture, again, if anyone is making you feel like an option, you're not really willing to compete for this person. I don't know, Sagittarius, you're being a little bit, you know, you're just having fun this week. You're just in a note, you know, flirting with people, you know. I don't know. It's like you're not really in the mood to take things too serious this week. You're not in the mood. With the Hangman in reverse, there may not really be anyone specific that has your attention, or if there's work, or if there's instability when it comes to a work situation, you haven't really, you know, you haven't really found something that has caught your attention enough to kind of hold on to that. Really, just give me one more on the Hangman in reverse with the 8 of Cups. It seems like nothing's really catching you. Nothing's really like sticking here. But I feel like you're still holding on to the optimism that you will find something. So again, if there is some insecurity surrounding work, you're not really allowing it to drag you down. You're just enjoying life. And I always say, like, sometimes like I'm a really pokey person, you know what I mean? At heart, I'm a pokey person. And, you know, people I know, they used to pick at me for it. But at the same time, it's like, if you're not enjoying the process of life, like, what's the point? Like, why do we always got to be rushing around? And I feel like you're in this space of, like, you know, not really allowing yourself to stress out too much. Really, you're not allowing yourself to stress out too much. A lot of you guys are undermining your potential in a certain direction, though, because you're not really looking at the options wholly, or you're not seeing the full potential of a certain direction that you may already be invested into. And you're also in this space of, you know, not wanting to be compared to anybody with that 5 of Wands in reverse. And that type of mindset may be kind of restricting you or stealing credit that's deserved to you. Because sometimes we need to kind of show people what we're worth, show people, you know, like, for example, if you're at a job and you never put your talents out there, you never kind of upsell yourself, you never put yourself out there, nobody's going to look at you. Okay. Nobody's going to be like, oh, I bet they have the skill needed for this promotion or for this position. Like, sometimes you really need to emphasize the best qualities that you have to offer, not because you're competing, but because you know your fucking worth. Okay. And you know what you deserve. So that's, like they say, well, not they say, it's stats, is, you know, people that refuse a given pay an hour, and they request a higher amount of pay in the interview, they're more respected in positions. Sometimes we have to kind of, you know, put our foot down with certain situations so we don't get lost in the sauce. So a lot of you guys are having a hard time competing, or not even competing, but putting yourself out there on the front line where people know where you're at. You know what I mean? People know what you have to offer. So just keep that in mind, because you may be restricting yourself when it comes to your options in a certain direction, because you're, you know, you're kind of, you know, settling into a certain spot. But at the same time, like I said, I feel like you're just having a fun week this week. You don't want games, you don't want drama, you don't want to compete. If there's love interests, you're not really interested in any of them, but you enjoy the intention. You enjoy the sex, maybe. I don't know. It's like you enjoy it. But I feel like you're remaining optimistic despite any form of insecurity, or the lack of opportunity that you may feel is present. Okay. But yeah, that would just be my advice for you, just looking at that energy. Like, don't undermine yourself or cut yourself short because, you know, you're scared to speak up, or you're scared to, like, you know, emphasize your good qualities and make them known. And people will tell you that you have an ego. And those people that tell you you have an ego don't understand how life works. They don't understand how reality works. And they're likely complaining because they're not getting anywhere. But that's because they don't put themselves out there, and they aren't willing to kind of emphasize what they have to offer. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't listen. So we have Mountain. So there may be a major challenge to overcome. We have May. But we do have Needle and Thread. A sincere wish will be granted. A sincere wish will be granted. Okay. That's way too many. Give me one more. So there could be someone leaving your life. We have Empty Chair. But when I look at this initially, it's like, this kind of reminds me of like a throne. You guys see that? It reminds me of a throne. And it's like, initially when I looked at that, it's like there's a throne and you need to sit in it. You need to sit in it, Sagittarius. Maybe a lot of you guys need to disconnect from a part of who you are in order to embrace something new. Because I mean, something leaving your life, well, or someone leaving your life, that could just be you, really. Or leaving an old you, or detaching from an old identity, which is really, really painful. It's really hard to detach from a whole identity, because that changes everything. It changes how you react. It changes what your interests, or what holds your interest. It changes your whole life when you detach from an old way of being and create new meanings and, you know, mechanisms for yourself. Either way, I don't know. I feel like it's a really optimistic week for you, but don't cut yourself short, really. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Virgo and Leo. It could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. How is it confusing to go reverse? I have the signs at the bottom, so you always know where I'm at. I just feel like that's fair, because toward the end, I'm usually drained, so the readings aren't as good. Yesterday, I started with Aries. Tomorrow, I'll start with Aries. If I get to go live, I'll be in the city for 2 nights, but I'll try to still go live, maybe. Can't promise it. All right. Scorpio. What can Scorpio expect? What can Scorpio expect this week? Eight of Pentacles in reverse wanted to show its face. A lot of you guys are just bored. You're bored of your job, or you feel like you're not really receiving. You feel like you're not really receiving the return on investment. I don't know. Let's see. Three shuffles. What can Scorpio expect? Or someone could be ruining their reputation with you as well. I don't know. Let's see. Overall energy for you, Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Uh-oh. We did have the Death card. Six of Swords. Like I said, I feel like there's someone that may be ruining their reputation with you. I feel like you guys got something like this yesterday, didn't you? In someone's feelings, or was it the day before? I don't know. I feel like you're fed up with, you know, if this is a person that you're dealing with, you feel like someone only wants you for attention, or they only want you for sex, because you don't really feel like the loyalty is there. You feel like someone presents himself as very self-righteous to you. Like when they come around, like you should just be happy or whatever it may be. Now I'm going to read it for work as well, but this is initially what I got. Like a lot of you guys are just in the space of like lacking authentic passion, lacking authentic connection, and possibly lacking loyalty authentically from someone. And you may feel like someone just looks at you as a booty call, if I'm going to be honest with you. And you're not here for it. You're not, if this is a love situation and it's a booty call type of situation, or you feel like it is, it's kind of killing your mojo a little bit. It's killing it's not getting the kitten purring. Like, let me tell you, it's not doing it for you. I feel like you're not even like bothered. It's just like, really, are you serious? Like, I'm above this shit. You know, you're staying very much in your power here. I feel like you're staying focused on the facts. But yeah, I feel like someone just makes you feel weird, or they make you feel icky. It's like you don't like it. You don't like it. It's not attractive to you. It's like if they're, you know, sexting you or like trying to get you that way right quick. It's like, we never even built something solid yet. Like, what do you want? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, you're just not into something here. It's not, I mean, Scorpios, y'all love depth, and it's like you like intensity and you like that oomph, you know, and it's like you need that. It's like the surface level shit is just not going to cut it for you. And I feel like someone is giving you the impression that that's all they want. And I feel like you're not here for it. You know, you have options available to you. And you guys are just, you're probably leaving this person on red, you know, because it's like there's too much weirdness. Even if you're not completely shutting them out. Okay, so if it's a love situation, Scorpio, I feel like you guys are just not into it at all. It's just surface level. You feel like this person just says whatever they need to say to get what they want. You feel like it could be an infidelity type of situation as well. Or again, you feel like they're putting you in a position where you're, you know, just the booty call and you don't like it. Okay. Now, if it's not a love situation, Scorpio, clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse if it's not a love situation. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Clarify the Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands. If it's not a love situation, I just feel, Scorpio, you're just in a space of not really feeling too hot, really. You know, honestly, I'm not going to lie, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, this kind of reminds me of someone that kind of acts like there's no opportunities available, but at the same time, they're not really stepping into their power to create those opportunities for themselves. It's like there may be some form of unwelcome change that exists if it comes to, you know, changing a work situation. And it's like there's just a lack of effort, really. There's a lack of action and there's a lack of effort. And it kind of reminds me of someone that's really in a note with options, in a note with ideas, maybe being overly optimistic. Not that you can't do something, but it's like you may need a little bit more oomph in your step if you want some form of change in a situation that's not making you happy, or if you're wanting an opportunity in general. Because a lot of you guys are waiting for an opportunity to kind of arrive at your doorstep, or it's like you're waiting for something to come to you when it comes to a work situation, but you're not really taking action yourself to get that. Okay, because I do feel like you have options. Okay, or the Seven of Cups is like wanting to fulfill your dreams, thinking and planning and fantasizing about certain ideas and whatnot, brainstorming. But also with that Knight of Wands clarifying it, it's almost like you may be really in a note with ideas or in a note with your options, not really fully taking action on things. And again, it could be stemmed from, a lack of confidence or caring too much about what people think as well. Because the Queen of Wands upright, she doesn't give a fuck what you think about her. You know what I mean? She just does what makes her happy. And it's like whoever stays, stays, and whoever doesn't, deuces. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like you may be in this space of, wanting some form of change, but also not really taking action to get it. Okay, because you may not have the faith in yourself, or you may be, I don't know, clarify that Moon in reversed with the Two of Cups in reversed. World's in reversed. Scorpio, a lot of you guys are connected to something in your past that kind of is stunting your growth a little bit. Okay, because the problem is you feel the need to almost wear a false mask in a sense. Again, don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but this is like someone that feels the need to deceive themselves to some extent, wear a false mask, ignore a deeper root of something, ignore a deeper issue of themselves or a connection. And it seems like there's a past situation that has you really disconnected with yourself, because you feel like this person either doesn't respect you, or you may feel the need to prove something to someone as well. But at the same time, it's like if you have to be someone you're not to obtain something or to keep something, what's the point of that? Exactly. And a lot of us can do this so easily. And, you have to like check yourself often when you're doing things or not doing things. Like, why am I not doing this? Or why am I doing this? Or why am I doing it like this? It always needs to come from, who you truly are and what you truly want for yourself, right? Not what certain people want from you or whatever it may be. And it can really be easy to get lost in that sauce. Okay. And I feel like there is a past situation that you may feel defeated in, but yet it's still causing you to doubt yourself and question yourself in regards to your intuition, your creativity, your ability to plant new seeds. There could be a past situation as well, not really respecting you enough to allow you to plant new seeds as well, especially if it's a partnership. But again, it's all personal accountability that you have more control over than you realize. So again, I feel like there's a lack of authentic investment and seeds being planted in true connection with the divine, true connection with who you are, true connection with what's good for you and what's sustainable for you, and not just, whatever works, right? So I don't know. I feel like you got options, Scorpio, but it's like you're really in a note with it. You're really in a note with it, not really planting seeds and not allowing yourself to appreciate solitude and your own awareness and your own peace of mind and your own soul and connection with God and the divine. It's like you're not allowing yourself to like be inspired enough to actually plant seeds. It's like you're really in a note with things, maybe trying to prove something to someone or waiting on validation or reassurance from someone. And again, there's just a lack of effort. Okay. So it's not about the lack of opportunities with you when it comes to work. It's about the lack of action and the lack of doing things with your feminine energy, like truly planting seeds with your feminine and not just, it's like you may be planting seeds from a surface level of what you think would work, but it's like not really who you are. Okay. But if this is a love situation, you're just not, you feel like you're receiving a lot of nasty energy from someone and you're just going to keep your options open. So for some of you, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. If it's a love situation, it's like you're losing respect for someone this week. You're over it. I don't even feel like you're communicating you're over it. You're just making it known with your lack of effort. Okay. So we have Jug. lighthearted, carefree time. So we have rat. So there could be someone working against you, behind your back. Like I said, a lot of you guys, if there is a connection, family, you know, siblings or lover, it's like this person may not really have your best interests. It's like they may try to make you feel a certain way or project their desires, their expectations of life. And you see that all the time. People that have certain expectations on themselves based off their personal convictions, and they think everybody should think like that and everybody should live like that. It's like you may have someone that doesn't really respect you, and it's like it may be working against you in the long-term success. We have teapot. So you could develop a deep friendship with someone of the same sex this week. Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. A lot of you guys, this kind of makes me feel like a lover that tries to isolate you or separate you from people that are actually good for you. And people will do that by just like starting shit or saying shit that's not even true or whatever it may be. So we have bull. Do not back down from a position. Show strength and fortitude. And then we have forces working against you. Again, we have 3 cards here of people working against you. But it says, don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Don't let anybody check yourself. Like, don't let anybody, how do you say? Don't let anybody oppress you in the way that is going to fuck you up, like, and sabotage you. You know what I mean? Even when people make us mad, we need to be aware that if we react to that in a really dramatic way, it doesn't even matter what they did. We're just making ourselves look like a fool because of what someone else is doing. So sometimes you need to check yourself so you don't sabotage yourself because of someone else's bullshit, right? So, because that Queen of Wands in reverse can get really angry, but she also needs to compromise who the hell she is to be able to do that, right? It's almost like letting yourself be a loose cannon to someone that doesn't deserve that of you, someone that doesn't deserve that energy from you. Okay. And it seems to be like there's someone in your life heavily that doesn't deserve the amount of energy that you're giving them, even if it's angry energy. That's the best way I can explain that. Okay. But you could be dealing with a Pisces, and we have Cancer and Aries. It could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Libra. What do we have for Libra? What can Libra expect? What time am I at? What can Libra expect this week? One more. Three shuffles. What can Libra expect this week? Overall energy for you, Libra. I like it. It's classy. High Priestess, 9 of Wands. I really like this energy. The Worlds. A lot of you guys, if there has been some form of ending in your life, however long ago, it's like you may be still quite guarded to that. But let's see. I feel like you guys are putting yourself in a position of being unattainable, okay? Not really revealing too much, not really saying too much. It's like you may have been through something already, whether it's work or love, that has you aware of how shit can go and has you aware of the potential bullshit that could happen. Because you're very much focused on keeping your boundaries high with a certain person, or if it's a work situation, it's like you're very focused on not giving up, feeling the need to embrace willpower, feeling the need to kind of push through something despite any fatigue, or despite feeling like you're the only one, you know, putting in the work, or you're the only one that can show up for yourself in a way that's going to actually solve any problems that you have. Because you guys are in this space of probably being a little bit unattainable. Because I feel like you are receiving communication this week, but at the same time, you're being really cautious because this person may have already betrayed you. or you're just in this space of not really having the energy for it. Just clarify that 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this seems to be like a past connection coming back around or desiring your attention. And I don't see you feeding into it at all. What's going on with that High Priestess in regards to this past situation? Magician. This is someone that you already feel you wasted your time on. Okay, or there's a lot of doubt here because of something that happened in the past with someone else or with this person. It's like you're remaining on the down low, not saying everything there is to know, because your intuition is telling you that this would be a waste of time, or this person has already wasted your time. So why the hell would you do this again? Okay, because I don't know, you're in a really classy energy this week, Libra. You're in a really classy energy, very much in tune with your intuition. Being really cautious with anything that comes your way. And again, I do feel like there's a past situation that's coming back around, but you are choosing to give up on it because you either feel like, this kind of reminds me of someone that you know, or you're aware that you can't be honest with this person. They can't handle it, can they? They can't handle your honesty. It's like someone that wants to have an honest conversation, but every time you're honest, it causes a fight. You know what I mean? And it's like there may be some form of past situation that you may even desire to talk to, but you're being really resilient and not communicating because you feel like this person takes everything personally, or you feel like you can't be transparent with this person because this person gives you a really finicky energy. So just give me one more on that 8 of Wands. Judgment in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like someone is restless about you, Libra. Thank you so much, Jasmine Minixie. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, I feel like there's someone that's coming out of isolation when it comes to you. They may have been quiet for quite some time or withdrawn. The problem is, maybe this is why you are just not saying anything, because this person is coming at you with a lot of bullshit, with a lot of false accusations, with a lot of judgy, presumptions on you and why you are the way you are, or why you do the things you do or don't do the things you do. There's someone that is communicating, they're communicating with the purpose of getting things moving between the two of you, but they're being really judgy, maybe making a lot of assumptions on you. And, I feel like this is someone that's desiring to get things moving forward because they're mentally exhausted by the situation. So I feel like you are choosing, like I said, this kind of reminds me of, getting communication, or there's potentially even a passionate argument or someone trying to argue with you, because you can't argue with someone that doesn't argue back. And I feel like you're just remaining silent. And I like it. It's like if someone is coming at you with a lot of bullshit, you're not budging at all, because you already know this person betrayed you, or you feel like they have the potential to betray you with that 7 of Wands in reverse, because you don't really know what you're getting into. So let's just put it this way, Libra. With the High Priestess, you're probably desired by quite a few people, but there is a specific person that's returning from your past, whether you're in a relationship with them or not. And your intuition is telling you it would be a waste of time to invest into this person, because you feel like you can't even be honest with this person because it just causes a shitstorm. You know what I mean? So I feel like you guys are just more so focused on the original plan. Whatever you've been doing, whether you focused on your work, your personal well-being, your health, your glow up, whatever it is, you're just going to keep on keeping on that path. Probably not even entertaining this person or obstacle in any way. Okay. So we have clubs. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Ooh, and with that Judgment in reverse, there could be someone that's making a lot of bad judgment calls in their life and they want you to go along with it. It could be just something like that. Hammock. Take a vacation physically. Take a vacation physically or mentally, Libra. And I feel like you're doing it. You're on cloud 9 over here while this person is just trying to bring you into their shitstorm. Okay. We have hills. Obstacle to overcome. So beware of greedy people. Beware of greedy people. So I feel like this could be a test. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes people enter our life and they challenge our existing awareness and intelligence on situations, and it's frustrating, but at the same time, you have everything you need to know within, okay? So I feel like you guys are just taking a vacation this week mentally, spiritually. You're focused on you. You're focused on your goals. You're being really, really consistent as well when it comes to who you're willing to give energy into, and you're not willing to give energy to this person. I don't even feel like you're responding to this person. I feel like you're straight up ignoring them. Even if they're in your, even if they're in your space, it's like they could be trying to argue with you and you're just giving them like cold answers, you know? And honestly, if you are trying to argue with someone and all you do when they're honest is take everything personally, you're the problem. I can promise you that. If you can't handle honesty, don't ask for it, okay? But we do have Virgo energy. We have Gemini, Pisces. It really could be any sign as far as elements go, though. All right. I mean, of course, people say things that are unnecessary, but when someone is giving you their truth, authentically how they feel or whatever it may be, and it hurts, that's not their problem. It's really not. All right. Virgo. You're just going to cause people to like detach from you slowly, especially with relationships. Like people need to be able to be honest. All right. What do we have for Virgo? What can Virgo expect? What can Virgo expect this week? One more. Nice. Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. A lot of you guys could be very much business focused, but let's see. 3 shuffles. What can Virgo expect this week? Overall energy for you, Virgo. Page of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles right under that. All right. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. A lot of you guys are taking a look at a new opportunity that's available to you. It's giving you a lot of anxiety, though, or nervousness. Because this is like feeling like there's a potential to go after your dreams with that 7 of Cups, but also it's like you're not really sure what cup has the snake in it. You're not really sure what the best decision is. It's like you're confused as to what the right path is. There is a certain opportunity or person even. You could be receiving communication or you hear something or something kind of gives you a lot of optimism in regards to a certain direction. Just clarify that Page of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords in reverse. It seems to be like someone is willing to compromise with you surrounding some form of business or some form of commitment, okay? A lot of you guys are receiving communication from someone. The 3 of Swords in reverse can talk about sharing something that it's like this person may be sharing something that they've been holding on to for quite some time. Roles can be reversed, keep that in mind. And it's like, it's also the card of compromising, you know, letting go of betrayal, letting go of the bullshit, letting go of that, you know, like breaking your own heart type of energy out of stubbornness, okay? And I feel like you're receiving communication from someone that desires a relationship with you, or they desire to build up on something with you. And you're looking at this as a solid partnership or something that could potentially work out very well for you. But there does seem to be a lot of healing associated with this, whether you're healing on an individual level by letting go of, you know, frustrations from your past in work or love, because I do feel there's like a let go energy, a release, like a cleanse here in a connection, a partnership, or in the hope or optimism of a new business idea or plan that does seem to have a lot of stability and sense backing it. Okay, so again, some of you guys may be receiving good news associated with your work and money. It could be a partnership or someone that wants to partner with you, Virgo. But there may have been a need to kind of release. Just clarify that Three of Swords, because that's what's tripping me up. Seven of Pentacles. Well, someone may have had to literally release someone that they've invested a lot of time into, or someone may have had to literally release an old business plan. And that could have been really hard for this person to do, because the Seven of Pentacles is someone that really puts in the work. They really invest. They really wait. They allow things to come to fruition. They allow things to grow. So I feel like someone could be having a hard time accepting the loss of something in their past, whether it's you or someone else, which may have kind of taken a lot of energy out of them. And they may have had to kind of release, you know, even the hope that they once had for something else to pan through or pan out in regards to a work situation or a love situation. So it looks like someone is either releasing, you know, a situation, a business, relationship potentially, or whatever this is. They've invested a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of energy into it, but it just left them broke. It left them 6 down the road, realizing like 6 months down the road that they need to make a new business plan. And it's like stressful because they feel like they've already invested a lot of money into it. Or again, if it's a relationship, they feel like they've invested a lot of time into that relationship, but it just left them high and dry. Okay. So I do feel like someone is communicating with you. They want to invest into you. They want to work with you. They want to build something solid. They potentially want a commitment with you as well. But for whatever reason, it makes you nervous. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is the thing. It makes you nervous, not because you don't want this opportunity, but it makes you nervous because you're really concerned with how people will view it. The King of Pentacles in reverse, you know, cares a lot about, you know, superficial shit. Now, if it's not you caring about how people view it, it's you feeling like it's not possible, or you feel like, you know, it's too much, because you may already be feeling overwhelmed or obligated to a lot of responsibilities in your life. Clarify that King of Pentacles in reverse. It could be something to do with the High Priestess, King of Swords. Knight of Wands. Because there's something here, because I feel like, again, there's a lot of nervousness with that King of Pentacles in reverse. Again, you may be really concerned with how it's going to make you look, how it's going to impact your current status, how it's going to impact, how is your family going to view it, for crying out loud. Whatever this King of Pentacles in reverse energy is, it's causing some discreetness here, okay? Because with the High Priestess, King of Swords, I do feel like there's going to be clear-cut communication. But the High Priestess is like there's something here being done privately. Now, again, this does not have to be a love situation, okay? So whether you're partnering with someone for a work situation, there's something that's being done behind closed doors, because there's a lot of concern surrounding how it's going to look. I mean, this could be as simple as you already have a job, you know what I mean? And it's like you don't want your employer to kind of know that you're moving towards something new, or you're learning about something new, or whatever it may be. Because it's almost like you feel like you need to get more information or clarity surrounding a new opportunity, or again, you feel like you need to have an honest conversation with a specific person, if that's what it is, before you actually get moving here. Okay, because again, it feels like it's like you want this opportunity. You're getting communication this week about a potential partnership or opportunity in your work, but there may, if this is an individual thing, it's really hard for you, Virgo, because you have to let go of something that drained the shit out of you. Yes, you invested a lot of time into it, but that, you know, you kind of have to look at the facts sometimes, okay, where you're just kind of causing your own pain. Or this person had to let go of something. Either way, you're receiving an opportunity, but it makes you really uncomfortable because this is a new path for you. So it's causing you to kind of do things more discreetly or on the down low. But you do want this. Like if this is a person or someone that desires commitment with you, this is communicating on the down low. If this is an opportunity, this is getting more information and having someone even mentor you. Someone could be mentoring you or giving you help in some way, but you're doing it on the down low. Like there's something here that's happening on the down low because you're really nervous about. It's like if it's a work opportunity, it's like you don't want to tell people until everything is like done. Everything is good. You have a lot to say. If it's a lover, it's like you don't want to get too far until you know the facts of the situation. You know what I mean? It's like that. But you are receiving communication and it makes you happy. You're happy to hear from this person or you're happy to hear about this opportunity, but it will require you to release something that is really hard on your ego because you've invested a lot of time into it. Okay. So it's good. It's good. Let's see. So paying attention to your finances. So a lot of you guys got finances on your mind, or resources, or the insecurity around resources is on your mind. Give me another card here. So we have older man, dealings or relationships with an older man. So we have shark, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So there seems to be a need to pay attention here to your finances. Okay. So we have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. And that's what it feels like. Okay. It's like there's some form of, new job, a raise, some type of, elevation here happening for you. But you may need to really be smart about this, okay? The dealings relationship with the older man, this may be who you're talking to in the background. I don't know, this sounds like intense shit. I don't know what you're doing. But it's like you may be getting help, okay? Or this could be a mentor, or this could even be a lover for some of you. If it's not a man for you, it could be a woman. It's like there could be a mentor type of energy here coming in to help you out or give you some advice. There will be a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Teal Swan said something along the lines of, people develop control issues when they're put in a position where they need to make a decision, but both options feel like a lose-lose type of situation. And that's kind of what I feel like you're in. You're in a situation where walking away or making some form of change feels like a loss, and moving toward and starting something new feels like a loss. And when we're put in that situations, we develop control issues if we're not aware of the deeper meaning and the deeper reason as to why we need to do this, okay? So be careful of control issues, because it feels like you're being put in a position where it's tempting to go this way and it's tempting to go that way. But I do feel like you're actively trying to get more information, or again, you're talking to a mentor, or you're talking to a specific person, if it's a relationship type thing, to be able to have some form of success here. Okay. So it's good. You're getting good news either way, but it may be the way you're looking at it, which is causing a lot of anxiety. Okay. Maybe it's a partnership that you feel nervous because it's like, do you feel qualified? It may just make you uncomfortable in that way. All right. Leo. What can Leo expect? Well, it's much easier to choose the direction where you are in control rather than having other people control you. Just FYI. If that's your situation. Either way, what do we have for Leo? What can Leo expect? Everybody seems to be in a really proactive energy this week. Productive. That's good. Leo, 3 shuffles. What can Leo expect this week? Overall energy for you, Leo, 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands in reversed. You feel like, I don't know. Let's see. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands in reverse. Be careful with that energy. The Nine of Wands in reverse can be like the last man standing. So this could be you giving a whole lot of negative focus or energy to something that really doesn't matter in your life, or something that's just shouldn't matter in your life because there's no efforts deserving your attention or energy. Because I feel like on an energetic level, you're not really investing into a situation, but mentally you're invested into it. Mentally, you know, it's like you're hoping someone comes back around, or you're hoping, you know, Nine of Wands in reverse, like refusing to compromise, having a chip on your shoulder, last man standing type of energy. But this is the type of energy that's just going to sabotage yourself if you get too deep with it, or if you get too lost with it. So be careful with that. Just give me one more on that Five of Swords. Ten of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords. I don't know, it just seems like, honestly, Leo, it just feels like someone is renting space in your head for free, really, and they don't deserve it. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, you may be ignoring a bigger problem here between the two of you. It's like you may be trying to hang on to something that, you know, there's a much more deeper issue than what you're focused on. Like, even if it's a relationship, it's like you may be so focused on the fact that this person's not up to the challenge, or they've released this, or whatever it may be, or you may be so focused on the fact that they're always playing games with you, or manipulating you. But it's like you may be ignoring a deeper issue. Like, for example, if this person treats you like shit every day, why are you so gung-ho about trying to make them not treat you like shit? Okay, if they truly loved you, they wouldn't treat you like shit every freaking day. If it was truly good for you, y'all wouldn't treat each other like shit every day. It's almost like you may be ignoring a deeper issue here, and you're focused on something very surface level. Or if you're not in a relationship with this person, it's like you're ignoring a deeper problem here, and it's just stealing your focus, it's stealing your mental energy, you know. I don't know, give me one more on that. Temperance. I don't know, Leo. It just feels like someone's renting a lot of space in your head for free. Or if it's a relationship, again, you're focused on the petty issues between the relationship, and you're not focused on the deeper issue. Okay? And the deeper issue could be on your side too. Keep that in mind. But it's like you seem to be wrapped up in the games, or the mental games between you and someone else. And it's just really stealing your shit. Okay? Energetically, physically, like whatever it is. Just is not worth your time. Okay? I feel like there may be a part of you that's aware of this, because I feel like you're trying to, you know, get back into your wavelength or manage your energy. But at the same time, I feel like there's still this desire to create something with someone. But it's like you're ignoring a deeper issue. Sorry, I know it's really vague. Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate that. So now, on an independent level, Leo, I feel like a lot of you guys, you are getting back into your power. Like, I just need to understand more about this Five of Swords, because it's King of Pentacles in reversed. Yeah. It's like someone may be making you feel like you're not good enough, or you're not obtaining enough, or you don't make enough money, or whatever it may be. And I feel like you know your power, you know your worth, you know your place, but it's almost like someone may be getting in your head. Okay. Now, again, sometimes when people aren't intentionally getting in our head or saying things, what usually happens is someone triggers us, and we take it a certain way, and we register it as they meant that in a hurtful way. When in most cases, it's not like that. But our triggers are usually our signal lights for shit that we haven't healed, or shit that we're not sure about ourselves. And in regards to who we are. So when things trigger us, it's like, well, what is it about that trigger that is making me feel triggered in the first place? What is it about that trigger that is making me so insecure or frustrated? And why do I feel the need to constantly prove otherwise to people when this is my life? You know what I mean? And I feel like someone may be getting in your way here mentally if you allow it to get too far, because someone is making you feel not good enough. But with that Magician card, I feel like you have the ability to step in your power whenever the hell you want. You just need to let this energy, even if that's your own shadow shit, you need to let this energy get out of your way when it comes to always feeling the need to prove a point, or always feeling the need to hold on to something, even the identity, okay, for the sole purpose of making a point, because you know your power. I just feel like there's a lot of self-doubt here with the Seven of Wands, you know, feeling like you have a disadvantage. But with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're not really acknowledging how hard you have been working. I mean, I feel like this week, Leo, you are very much focused on your goals. You're focused on bettering yourself. You're focused on, you know, getting to work, really, you know, but at the same time, you feel this Seven of Wands in reverse can be someone that feels like they have a disadvantage or feels like they don't really know what they're getting into. Clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. I don't know, a lot of you guys just, you may feel like you were trying to get something going here with someone, but it's not working out, or you feel like you're not getting anywhere. A lot of you guys feel like you have a disadvantage, or you may already feel like you lost the battle. That's really dramatic, but that's Five of Wands in reversed. Or you're in this space of like now I could take this so many ways, but I have to say it this way because we have all this Five of Swords energy, Eight of Swords. This kind of feels like you feel like you lost the war a little bit surrounding, you know, a connection. Just give me one more on that. Lovers, Page of Cups in reverse. This is like broken dreams, canceled proposals, something not working out the way you had hoped. So I feel like something isn't working out the way you had hoped. Okay. Now, whether it's work or a love situation, but it is pushing you into a path that's more in alignment with you. You just may be battling with your own ego right now, or battling with your own, you know, sometimes we feel like we know us best for us more than our God does. And it doesn't really make any sense because, like, how do we know? We don't really know what we're missing until we have it. And with that Eight of Pentacles energy, I feel like you're very much, this kind of feels like someone that has a lot going on, has a lot of disappointments, has a lot of frustrations, but you're not letting your frustrations associated with a connection or associated with, you know, not seeing what you want to see in a certain direction. You're not letting that steer you off path. You're staying very focused. This is like head to the grind type of energy. Just give me one more on that Eight of Pentacles with the Justice in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. A lot of you guys are distracting yourself from a lesson. Justice in reverse. This can be like avoiding karmic repercussion, not really taking accountability. Excuse me, not really taking accountability for your part in something here. And this can just be a matter of like, okay, well, how did I get myself in that position in the first place? How did I let myself feel inadequate for someone? Is like really needing to reflect on a situation that didn't work out in your favor, because it is causing a lot of resistance in your life. And I feel like you're trying to distract yourself, but it's like you're having a hard time taking accountability on a personal level for your part in a situation. So I don't know, it's almost like there's a need to kind of let go of control, and there's a need to kind of make improvements in your life and let go of something in your past in order to, you know, have things start to work out in your favor again. But it's like things aren't balancing out yet because it's like you're not taking accountability for something here, or you're not being honest with yourself about something. It's like you keep distracting yourself, or you keep ignoring a deeper issue, feeling like it's just going to go away. Or if it's a love situation, it's like you may be constantly putting the blame on this person when it's like you need to take accountability for how you got yourself in that situation in the first place. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of resistance happening in your life, but it is pushing you to a deeper part of who you are, but it's almost like you're ignoring it. It's like you're shunning the universe a little bit this week, trying to distract yourself, remaining in your power, more so operating based off intelligence and what's necessary, not really by what's good for you on a soul level. But, you know, just give me one more on that Magician with the Three of Cups. Like, a lot of you guys are just wanting to go for a drink with the girls or the boys or whatever it is. Yeah, I feel like you guys are trying to manifest happiness in your life, okay? You're manifesting happiness. You're more so focused on regrounding yourself. And again, you may be in the space of just wanting to ignore the situation on a whole. Because it still feels like whatever this is, whether it was a certain ideal for yourself in a work situation or a certain relationship or a desired relationship, I feel like your energy is still being put into something that is just done. You know what I mean? Or it's like you're trying to hold on to something that there's way more in between the two of you. Like there's way more in between the two of you than what meets the eye kind of thing. But I feel like you're trying to manifest an opportunity, or if this is a work situation, it's like, I don't know, Leo. It's like, but there's like a deeper truth that you're not acknowledging, and it's like you're getting in your own way here. I'm going to get off this reading. Your guys' was the most confusing, but it just seems to be like you're battling with your ego this week. Lord have mercy. I don't know if I want to take these guys, too many. So we have Weeping Willow, family sorrow, gravel, involvement with the law. And then we have Nest, an emotionally secure family is important to you. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. And that's kind of like what I was feeling, like self-delusion or like getting in your own way. Slowly but surely getting ahead. So I do feel like you will get ahead. It may take some time, but just beware of self-delusion, whether that's just with a certain identity or, you know, a connection, involvement with the law. I mean, I don't know what that's about. I mean, this could just be a matter of like Libra energy or seventh house energy, like needing to acknowledge the shit, the truth, the facts with the Page of Swords. So you may be dealing with a little bit of a, you know, a liar with that Page of Swords, or someone that's just more so trying to pry into your life for self-serving reasons, or you're doing that to someone else. I don't know. Let's see. You could be dealing with another Libra. We have Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. All right. Oh, Leos. Leo. I hope you guys have a good week. That was a little confusing. All right, Cancer. What can Cancer expect this week? Hey, Infinite, what's good? Hey, Katie. Ooh, the Strength card. I just got the Michael Jackson song. Oh, I'm not going to get into that just yet. 3 shuffles. Overall energy, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles in reverse right under that. 5 of Swords. I don't know what's going on with that. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Fool in reverse, 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify that 7 of Pentacles, King of Cups, 2 of Cups in reverse. So something here seems to be taking some time, okay, especially if it's a love situation, Okay, I feel like you are receiving someone that's investing into you or whatnot. The Seven of Pentacles, it's like you plant a seed somewhere, you're gonna see a return. Whether it's a good return, we need to wait till we get a little bit up there. But it's like you are planting your energy in something, or it's like you're investing into a situation that you do have a lot of emotion for, if it's a love situation, or if this is a work situation. It's like you're in a very creative, inspired energy. You're giving a lot of support to financial decisions moving forward in your life. And with this Three of Pentacles, you may be collaborating with people, or you're receiving a lot of cooperation in the workplace. This is, again, brainstorming, creating new things, cultivating things with people that share similar interests. It's like you may be seeing a lot of growth in a work situation this week, or again, there's an opportunity to collab with someone. And I feel like it's making you feel good. Okay. Now, I feel like we have two separate things going on. We have some work energy and we have love energy. What's going on with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Wands? Three of Cups. Yeah, it seems to be like there's someone that has, or there's an offer here on the table, but it's really shaky, or that it seems to be unstable. If it's a work situation, it's like this is someone that wants to work with you, but they're really insecure in whether it's a good idea or not, or they're not really sure if this is the best financial decision. And you're looking at this person, Cancer, like, what do you mean? This is a great financial decision. It's like, I have so many ideas. I want to indulge myself into the creativity. I want to brainstorm. I want to it's like King of Cups is he can submerge himself into a wave and just create, it kind of gives me like Kurt Cobain type energy, like he's just submerged. And it's like you may be like submerging yourself into a certain business plan or idea or love situation, but it seems to be like you're receiving back someone that's not really sure about you, or someone that doesn't seem to be giving as much effort into the situation. Okay, you may not really be on the same page. If this is a love situation, it's like I said, you're investing into it, you're receiving a return, but it seems to be like the two of you can't, come together, or can't really see eye to eye 100% just yet. But with this King of Wands and the Three of Cups, I feel like, you're very confident. The King of Wands is very, very confident in who he is, what he has to offer, what he can accomplish. If this is a work situation, I feel like if you are receiving someone that isn't really sure about you, or if you're receiving this energy of someone that's not even wanting to invest into you the way you had hoped, you're in this space of like, well, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Okay, so even if there's people in your space that don't really wholeheartedly respect the idea that you have, you're in the space of like, well, I'm going to do it myself if y'all aren't going to work with me. So it's like that type of energy. Okay, if it's a love situation, it's like you could be receiving a return on energy, but it's coming from someone that's really insecure, or it's coming from someone that, it never is a good time to talk, never is a good time to meet each other, never is a good time to come together in some way. But with this King of Wands and Three of Cups, I feel like you're not really letting it bring you down, because you're very confident in who you are. You're also very protective over this person as well. And I feel like you're trying to remain lighthearted, and it seems to be like you are the meat and potatoes this week, Cancer, for the people you're working with, and for your lover too, even if the two of you aren't really together. Okay, because you're in a space of being very emotionally mature, giving someone a lot of support emotionally, and also taking initiative when it comes to reassuring someone. So if it's a work situation, it's like if someone is insecure in what you have to offer, you are taking initiative to kind of remind them like who the hell you are, or what you have to offer, what you have to bring to the table, what ideas you have. You're giving it your full support. Okay, whether it's a work situation or love situation or both, you are giving it your full support, and you're not leaving any room for hesitation from the opposing energy. And it's good. And I do feel you are going to end up with more cooperation because of it. So if this was a love situation, you could have been dealing with someone that was a little bit hesitant. Okay, you're going to end up with a lot more cooperation. Okay, even if things are taking a long time to get going, I do feel you're going to receive a lot more cooperation here from someone. Give me one more on that Three of Pentacles with the Lovers. Look at that shit. Well, a lot of you guys, someone could be making a major choice here to invest into you, whether it's work or if it's a love situation. Someone's making a major choice to invest into you. 5 of Wands in reversed. This is someone that, if you were dealing with someone that was really argumentative in love, this is someone that is letting their ego down. They're willing to compromise. They're willing to be more solution oriented. They're willing to talk about things and not let things build up as well. This is someone that wants to bring balance into this connection. They want to clear the air with you, or they want to make things right with you. They want to be more cooperative. Okay. If this is a work situation or a partnership or someone that you were wanting to collab with in some way, this is someone that may had an ego out the ass, that may have kind of prevented the two of you from coming together because there was always this competitive vibe. This is someone where the two of you are starting to see eye to eye, and it's like you're coming together in a more productive way where two badass people can actually work together. Okay. And it's all stemmed, whether it's love or work, Cancer, it's all stemmed because you are showing up in a very emotionally mature energy. So if it's a work situation, you're not really giving people any reason to hate you. You're not talking shit about people. You're not stomping away. It's like you're making people trust you. Okay. It's like, and they're also feeling secure. And especially if this is love, okay, someone feels safe, someone feels secure, and someone feels protected. Someone feels like you do not have their, like, a bad intent with them. And that's all stemmed from consistency. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like you're coming out of this week with a win here. Okay. If it's a work situation, it's like you are gaining the trust in people that mean the most. Okay. It's like people that are above you in a work situation, or people that would really, accent you nicely, or whatever it may be. You're gaining the trust with people that really matter in a work situation, with the right people. You're getting the right connections because of your energy and because of how you handle yourself. And if it's a love situation, it's the same thing. It's like you're gaining the trust because of how you're handling yourself, the emotional maturity that's kind of being backed with, your understanding, you're overlooking things, you're forgiving. It's like someone may feel like you're forgiving them as well. Either way, it's like something may be a little bit slow coming or slow moving coming into this week, but you're ending this week with a lot of cooperation, people wanting to work with you rather than against you. And again, this could be love and work. And I feel like it's a similar energy if that's the case. It's like you're the meat and potatoes here. It's like you are the front line here. It's like, oh, come on now. Thank you, Susie Q. So yeah, I feel like you're receiving more cooperation from someone. It's good. You're ending the week in a really nice, in a good way. All right, let's see. So we have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So there could have been someone that was trying to come in between something you want. Even if it's a work situation, it's like maybe people like talk down on you. But the thing is, when people will talk shit about people all the time. You know what I mean? When people do that, you just got to stay in your element, okay? Because actions speak way more louder than the grapevine, okay? So a lot of you guys are getting good karma. Good karma. We have both money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Some of you guys are receiving a good return on a financial investment, or again, there's some form of money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So take that as it resonates. So the target is a goal-oriented person. A lot of you guys are very focused on a goal-oriented person, or if it's a work situation, especially, it's like you're looking at someone like, I need you with me. You know what I mean? Totally get that energy. It's like you're looking at someone like you're really talented, or you're really, or if it's a love situation, even if it's a love situation, you're attracted to somebody because you feel like they're a goal-oriented person. Thank you, Heather. I really appreciate that. Heather Zielinski, I really appreciate that. So I don't know, everything is going good. Okay. It's going good. And you're in a really good energy this week. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Aries. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Oh no. I need more lip gloss. Like, I've been scraping this one out for I don't know how long. All right. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? What can Gemini expect this week? What can Gemini expect this week? Two more. Three shuffles. What can Gemini expect this week? Overall energy for you, Gemini, we have the Five of Wands, Three of Swords. Drama. I don't know, let's see. Clarify the Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles in reversed, King of Pentacles in reversed. Well, something is definitely irritating the shit out of you, Gemini. Okay, a lot of you guys just feel like Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you feel like someone's not finishing what they started with you, or you feel like there's a lack of real investment. Okay, now if this is someone you're not with, okay, or because we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this makes me feel like someone's coming back around from the past, or someone that you may have left out in the cold, or they left you out in the cold is kind of coming back around. But I feel like it's just going to cause an argument because there's a clash of egos happening between the two of you, not really seeing eye to eye when it comes to something that may have came to the surface, because you're looking at this person like, well, you never invested into me in the first place. You never worked for me when you had me, or you never really invested into me. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there is someone here that's jealous, manipulative, trying to get you to kind of follow some form of narrative. And it could just be a matter of something is triggering you, Gemini. Something is making you feel betrayed in some way. And again, it could just be a matter of someone not finishing what they started, or not really, you know, like if it's a current lover or current interest, it's like you feel like you feel manipulated. Like, let me just be real with you. Even if someone's coming back around from the past, you feel like they're manipulative as fuck. And you're definitely saying your 2 cents. It's like there could be a clash of egos here between the two of you. Okay, I do see. Now it could just be two people that have their swords up too, have their like wands up kind of thing. Because 5 wands can just be like, you know, two really outspoken people coming together trying to like be vulnerable. Okay, and with that 5 of Pentacles in reverse, someone may be having a hard time being vulnerable, so it's creating a lot of weirdness. Because with the 2 of Cups in reverse, there could be some drama or disagreements surrounding some form of disrespect you and someone else had, or some form of disconnect you and someone else had. But I do see the 2 of you making improvements. I mean, I just got to clarify the 6 of Swords, because this may just be you just ignoring it. 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're making improvements here. So I don't know, Gemini, this feels like, I don't want to say minor, depending on your spectrum of situation. There does seem to be a fight that happens between you and someone else because you don't agree on something here. And you're perceiving it as someone not respecting you, or someone, you know, or someone doesn't truly love you even, for that matter. But I do see the two of you moving to calmer waters and actually building up on something solid. This kind of just feels like a bump in the road, if I'm going to be honest with you. And it is probably stemmed from someone being jealous, okay? Or someone feeling insecure in themselves in some way, financially, or whatever it may be, because they feel the need to manipulate you. Usually people feel the need to manipulate when they feel like they're not good enough as is, okay? And it just turns into a pattern where people become lazy and they just kind of try to live a life wholly based off manipulation, when it's really just stemmed from a lack of self-worth. So I feel like there's someone that may be manipulating you to some extent, but it's really stemmed from insecurities in some way, jealousy possibly, especially with the Five of Wands. You're looking at it as, I mean, just give me one more on that Two of Cups in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like there could be some disagreement surrounding some form of third party energy. Now this third party, it is upright. So this could be a work partnership, something that was learned about. The Three of Pentacles can be talking about learning. It's like there could be some form of disagreement or disconnect between you and someone because of some form of third party energy. I mean, maybe you're collabing with people for work, and it's like this person is thinking y'all got something going on. It's like there's some form of misunderstanding, because with the Queen of Swords in reverse, you feel like someone is thinking really irrationally when it comes to some form of third party energy. Now, again, third parties does not mean lovers all the time. It's just third party energy is something else that has your focus. So there could be some form of work situation that causes a disagreement or causes a disconnect between you and someone else. It may bring someone back around from the past if you're not with them, or it just puts someone in the position where they feel like they can't be vulnerable because it triggers a lot of insecurities. And it's all really stem from irrational thinking. Okay. But I feel like the two of you are I feel like the two of you are going to move to calmer waters. Nine of Wands. It's like this is you not wanting to give up, but you also feel the need to set boundaries here with this person. But I feel like things are going to move to calmer waters. It almost feels like someone needs to get something off their chest. Someone jumps to conclusions about something. It does cause, you know, a disagreement, but it also causes the two of you to kind of move on to calmer waters, really. Ten of Pentacles. It's like we're getting on the same page, you know, potentially, you know, committing to one another. Give me one more on the Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like y'all are, with the Five of Cups in reverse, you're releasing the petty bullshit. A lot of you guys are making plans to move forward together in a business situation or in a commitment possibly. It's like, I don't feel like, despite all the frustrations, and honestly, with that Three of Swords that was under the Five of Wands, Gemini, you may be looking at someone, you know, that Three of Swords could have just been feeling betrayed because of the drama someone is trying to bring into your life. But I feel like the drama is being stemmed from irrational thinking. And I feel like you guys are quickly moving to calmer waters. So again, it just feels like a bump in the road between you and someone else. But it is, you know, allowing the two of you to I don't know, it just feels like a bump in the road. It kind of feels like, you know, when you're seeing someone and you get in your first fight and you make up, it kind of feels like you're closer because you know a deeper part of that person. And when you actually solve an argument proactively, it kind of makes you fall in love with them a little bit more. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. I feel like there's an argument, but when it's solved, it kind of brings the two of you closer. Okay. Now, if this is a work situation, this could just be a matter of a work situation or people that you work with. There's some disagreements, not seeing eye to eye, someone's jumping to conclusions. But I feel like y'all are moving to calmer waters and just focusing on the bag, really. Okay, it's good. I mean, we started off a little bit rough, but it is good, Gemini. Okay, it's good. Oh, that's way too many. That's way too many. I'm not taking it. But you could be dealing, all we have specifically is Aquarius. So we have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So we have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. And that's like what I was saying. It feels like a disagreement, but it's like, it's kind of bringing the two of you closer together. Sorry. Oh my God. Sorry, I can't talk. And then we have Lily, spiritual love. So we have spiritual love, heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Opportunities are waiting for you. This is nice. I feel like, again, there's a bump in the road. It kind of brings the two of you And right at the bottom, Gemini, you can't make this shit up. We have misunderstanding. Misunderstanding right at the bottom. So I feel like there's a misunderstanding between you and someone else, but y'all are overcoming it, okay? And it's bringing you closer together. All right. All right, Taurus. Yeah, we went backwards today, guys. All right, what do we have for Taurus? What can Taurus expect this week? What can Taurus expect this week? One more. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Taurus. Well, shit. Sun and the Ace of Cups. A lot of you guys are expressing your love for someone. Could have started as a third party, or you feel like someone's getting away from you because of unnecessary reasons. You feel like they're getting themselves worked up over nonsense. Okay. I feel like you guys are expressing love to someone here. You feel like someone is I feel like you're trying to show up for someone, Taurus. You feel like someone is, just clarify that Queen of Cups in reverse with the Justice card and the Nine of Cups. You're looking at someone as your wish fulfillment, but you feel like something has happened between the two of you. Reverse it if you want. I'm just reading how I initially see it. You feel like something has happened between the two of you that caused this person to be very bitter towards you and closed off, possibly not really forgiving, okay, or open. You may feel like someone went from really open and expressive and emotional with you to really bitter and closed off. But with that Justice card, it's like you may know why, okay, or someone may be paying the consequences to actions in the past, or, I mean, the Justice is like there's a cause and effect, you know. It's like people can forgive, but they may not forget, or it may take a long time to trust. Or feel safe to open up. And you feel like someone is emotionally closed off because they're bitter towards you, or because they're going through something else that has them really emotionally weak or feeling wounded. Okay. And you're looking at this person as your wish fulfillment, and you want to make things right with this person, or you want to be a solid space for this person if it's brand new completely, you know. And I feel with that Six of Wands, Lovers clarify that Lovers in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Chariot. It's almost like you're trying to get something going with someone, but you feel like someone is just not getting on the same page with you, or you feel like someone blocked you, cut you out, or they're being really, you know, short with you. It's almost like you feel like you need to take control in a situation, Taurus, if I'm going to be honest with you. Now, keep in mind, roles can be reversed. Tell me with the Six of Wands, with the Ten of Wands. It's like you feel like you need to put yourself in a position. I feel like you guys got similar energy yesterday. I'm not 100% sure with the love situation we're dealing with. But it's like you are trying to put yourself in a space where this person can rely on you, or where this person can feel secure and safe to actually invest. And you may feel like you need to be the one putting in the work right now to make something a success, because you may feel like this person has shown up for you in the past, where they recognized you, they appreciated you, they showed up for you in some way. And it's almost like you feel, okay, well, if I want this person, or if I want this opportunity, I need to kind of step forward and make shit happen, and, you know, do my part, because you feel like this person, you know, doesn't really trust you anymore, really, or they don't really feel connected with you. Just give me one more on that Sun. With the Two of Cups, you're expressing love to someone. Like, what the? Ace of Cups. It's like a lot of you guys may feel a little bit restricted when it comes to how honest you can be because of a third-party energy, or drama, gossip, rumors that have been said by you or other people, or even your friend group. A lot of you guys are expressing to someone that they are your person. You love the shit out of them. You want to make things work with them. But you feel like it's like, because you feel like they're jumping to conclusions in regards to why things haven't worked out or panned out between the two of you. So Taurus is taking the lead. Taurus, you're expressing love to someone. I mean, keep in mind, someone could be doing that to you if you know for sure it's not you. So we have, so someone's disappointed in a friend or lover. Maybe you know this person is disappointed in you, because that's kind of what it feels like. And then we have box, receiving a gift. A lot of you guys are receiving a gift. So someone could be dealing with depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against them. So that could be your person, because I feel like you're aware that this person is thinking irrationally, or, I mean, it could be you too. Pineapple, we have reconciliation. No, I mean, you can't make this shit up, okay? Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. So we do have reconciliation, but you may need to increase your efforts, okay? And I feel like that's what you're doing. So I like it. I like it. Taurus is being like, y'all are stepping into your masculine. All right. I mean, even if you're not a man, I'm just going to stop talking. Sorry, guys. I'm getting excited. I pick up my sister tonight. Late tonight. Anyways, it's going to be a long night, but either way, it's going to be worth it. All right. Aries. Which oracle deck? This is the Tea Leaf Oracle. Tea Leaf Oracle. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries? What can Aries expect this week? What can Aries expect this week? All the readings were pretty good tonight, like every single one. I mean, Leo had a little bit of a hard time, but for the majority, everybody had a really good reading tonight. I am impressed. I don't know. 3 shuffles. What do we have for Aries? Overall energy, like shit. Like, what is going on? This is going to be a good week for everybody, okay? Lovers with the 9 of Cups, okay? The Justice card, getting what you deserve. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well, Aries, you are, if this is a love, I'll focus on love and work. I'll do love first, okay? But if this is a love situation, a lot of you guys are desiring a specific person here, but you may feel like you can't just straight up say that you want them or that you want them back or whatever the situation is, because you may feel like you're paying for consequences here. It's like you may feel like this person deserves to cut you out, for crying out loud. It's like you feel a very intense connection with someone. You're desiring a certain person, you're desiring to move toward this person, but it's like you're kind of hoping they come back around to you, because you feel like this person lost interest in you, or you feel like they've given up because of a lack of, you know, loyalty. You know, loyalty can be shown in behavior. I mean, loyalty can be anything. You know, loyalty is really just giving your full support to something. So if someone just justifies being a dick because they're loyal, well, loyalty is giving your full support. So you best be putting out somehow, okay, giving full support to the connection, okay? You can't just exist and breathe and say you're loyal because you're a lazy twat that doesn't enjoy life, okay? So I feel like you are feeling a connection with someone, you want to move toward them, but you feel like this person isn't interested, or you feel like this person walked away because you messed up. I mean, Knight of Pentacles in reverse is like, this could also mean like you may feel like they walked away because you were just you know, and it like a brat, honestly, or you lack common sense in something where you try to get away with something that's like, obviously that's not going to fly, or whatever it is. It could just be something simple as you feel like this person's not interested, but this person makes you vulnerable. They make you weak a little bit, you know, and I feel like, you know, you could be the most confident person, but this person makes you feel small a little bit, or it's like it's like you're having a hard time, you know, fully embracing this connection because it makes you feel insecure for whatever reason. It causes a lot of self-doubt. There may be a lot of obstacles between the two of you as well, or things preventing the two of you from coming together that is making you feel insecure in the success of the situation too. I also feel like there's some fear associated with this person, Aries, because you feel like this person lacks compassion for you with that Strength in reversed. You feel like they have zero compassion for you. And I feel like you're hoping for some form of return because you feel emotionally connected to this person. Eight of Cups in reverse can also be like, you know, a fear of intimacy, a fear of abandonment in emotional connections. And it's like you may have become accustomed and used to certain connections where you had the control. And this may be someone that really makes you weak. And it's kind of driving you batty a little bit. And on top of that, you may feel like there is past behavior that kind of messed things up because you feel like this person refuses to forgive you, refuses to get on the same page with you. And you feel like at that, they have zero compassion for you, no empathy. So if this is a love situation, Aries, I feel like, I mean, what is Aries going to do? Seven of Cups. See, it's like you're thinking, you're being a little bit of a realist. It's like you either think this person isn't an option, or you feel like it's not realistic, or you feel like there was some form of poor choice. Seven of Cups in reverse, and talk about poor choices as well. You may feel like there's some form of poor choice that messed things up, but you're still waiting. I don't really see you taking action toward this person. All you're going to do is kind of wait to see if they do anything, really. Okay. So now, if this is a work situation, Aries, I feel like, let's see. Clarify the Lovers if this is work. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. If this is a work situation, Aries, a lot of you guys are feeling like the people in your space, the people in your environment, the people that you work with even, they're not good for you. If anything, you feel like the people that are involved in your work life are ruining your reputation. You may feel like people just don't get you, to be quite honest with you, because a lot of you guys are feeling pulled more toward distancing yourself from a certain community or group of people. Because you feel like it's just not in alignment with you. Because with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, and the Eight of Cups in reversed, it's like you may feel like you're surrounded by a lot of fake people that lack common sense, that don't have the same grind as you do. They don't have the same grit as you do. It's like you may feel like you're surrounded by some people that just don't have the same vision, or they don't. It's like, honestly, you may feel like they're just fake. Or they have fake support for you. They have fake, you know, you may feel like there's a lack in emotional maturity. Eight of Cups in reverse can be someone that lacks emotional maturity as well. And you feel like you're receiving this energy. It's like you feel like you're receiving a lot of emotional immaturity, fake support, and also you feel like there's a lack of common sense and a lack of, you know, diligence, you know, and I mean, I feel like I'm talking to a group of Aries, if this is work related, that wants a victory. They want success. They want to actually get somewhere. They know who the fuck they are. With the lovers, it's like, you know who you are. You know what's your wave. You know what's good for you in this awareness space that you're in. It's like, you know what's good for you. It's like, and you know what's not good for you. And I feel like, you know, you feel like you're around people, or even it could be family. I mean, depending, I don't know. You feel like you need to separate yourself and distance yourself from a certain community or a certain project or a certain group of people because you feel like it's just not flowing, you know, it's like oil and water kind of type shit, okay? Because I don't know, you feel like if anything, they're ruining your reputation. Okay, and you may be fearing like guilty by association type of experience, because a lot of you guys, you're in the space of making head over heart decisions to just go your own way, focus on yourself. And again, it's like you feel like you're surrounded by a lot of emotionally immature people. And this could just be a matter of, you know, if this is not specifically work related, Aries, a lot of you guys are going through some form of shift where you're feeling pressure to make a choice. And you're starting to recognize, the more you become aware of yourself, the more it's like, maybe you're starting to recognize that you need to distance yourself from people that get you wrapped up into really stupid situations. But it's like you may still have a soft spot. Just to clarify that strength in reverse. Yeah, there is a fear here to detach from something in your past, if it's work or more personal. Now, if it's love related, you may feel like someone's holding grudges against you. But if this is, you know, a personal thing or a work situation, it's like you may... It's almost like you feel inadequate. You know, this can be someone has like become so used to a certain way of being and an upbringing because of their childhood or whatever it may be. And it's almost like you may be going through some form of spiritual shift, or your awareness is shifting, but your reality and your space and the people is staying the same. And to do anything different makes you feel inadequate, or kind of gives you like imposter syndrome. But yeah, it's all an illusion if you really think about it. It's all about like looking at things differently, or you're just going to get yourself stuck in a trap. Because I feel like the Six of Cups in reverse is also someone that the more they heal, the more they work on their childhood shit. And the more they grow up really and mature, the more things change within them and the way they view things. And it's like someone that really wants to detach from old ways of doing things that were stemmed from realities that are no longer relevant in their life. And I feel like you're trying to detach from realities and situations that are no longer relevant in your life, but you're still in the space of feeling inadequate, or maybe feeling like somewhat accountable for a current reality, but yet you're missing the bigger picture. You know, I don't know. It's like on an independent level or work situation, I feel like you feel pressure to distance yourself from a certain space. Love related, you want someone bad, but you feel like they're not interested. And you're more so hoping that they initiate communication or initiate emotion, and you feel like they have no empathy or compassion for you, possibly because of something that happened in the past. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Cancer and Leo. But let's see. We also had Libra. We have Club. So there could be someone trying to make you do something against your will. Yeah, this is kind of like what I feel. It's like you may have people in your space that are just fucking idiots. And it's like, it's kind of like a bad situation. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you're around people that are lacking common sense, or you're around people that are just, even if it's not like a, you know, crazy thing, it's like you're around people that are giving you the wrong type of peer pressure, because peer pressure can work in our best interest if we're around people that are like-minded, or around people that just value life in itself. But if you're around people that are selfish and whatnot, it's like that's not the type of peer pressure you want. But let's see. We have Butterfly, a change for the better. I love that. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Younger man, dealings a relationship with a younger man. And that could be a friend or a lover. It could be a younger woman too, if you want to look at it like that, if you're a man. But give me one more. We have Hearts, deep love and affection and caring. So there seems to be a lot of deep love here between you and someone else. There are changes for the better, but I feel like there's a lot of distractions in your reality with people that's trying to make you do things that you don't want to do, or you're getting wrapped up in the hype or the chaos of, you know, a certain expectation or current expectation. Because what people don't realize is, even like with traits such as like shyness and stuff like that, you're not born shy. you know, and I realized this because I was someone that I was in a different school like every year. My parents moved like fucking crazy. And then I got into my teens and I started like being a little bit hippie a little bit. It's like I always thought I was a shy kid because I never talked. My elementary school teachers would tell my parents I didn't talk enough. I was super shy. I never said a word. And it wasn't until I changed schools and I kept being given an opportunity to be someone else that I realized I was never shy, but the expectation I put on myself was shy. So, for example, if you are consistently showing up somewhere being shy or being more reserved, people expect that of you. And it's a lot more harder to go against that flow when you set the scene for something that may not be true to you. Because shyness, for example, is not something you're born with. Okay. Yes, we have certain, you know, characteristics and whatnot, especially with astrology. But for the most part, like, you know, you can create whoever the hell you want to create, really. So I don't know how I started talking about that, to be honest with you, but yeah. But yeah, I noticed like just when I was younger, like from a young age, that I was never shy or I was never a bad kid or I was never this, that, and the third, because I was constantly given new opportunities. And eventually I was like, fuck it. I don't want to be a bad kid anymore, or I don't want to be a shy kid anymore, you know? And it's like, you can just do that. And it's a lot easier when you're going into a new environment. So that's why it's really important, if you are someone that's going through a lot of change, you know, have fun with it, move, travel, like have a new environment, because it will make it, not that you have to, but it does make it a lot easier to kind of, you know, create that space that aligns with who the hell you are, you know, because it's sometimes, like I said, we're not shy or we're not a certain way or we're not the bad kid. We're just surrounded by people that are constantly expecting that of us. And because we are naturally humans that, you know, just become complacent for the sake of energy preservation, we will naturally cater to what people expect of us in not all cases, okay? Especially with young people that are really easily persuaded and whatnot, we will just kind of do what's expected of us because anything else is really uncomfortable. Anything else is going to require, well, like, what's wrong with you today? Why are you like that today? Oh, you're talkative today. You know, oh, did you have something to drink? Like, why are you like that today? Or, you know what I mean? And it's like really hard. So I kind of went off on a little bit of a rant, but don't let people's expectations of you, is what I'm saying, Aries, fuck your life up when you know better, okay? Because it can be really easy to fall short because of other people's expectations of us when, you know, I don't know. I'm just going to get off this topic. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you all. Just needs to leave. I'm going to go to here. Toodles.